Hi. So, who knows about grudges? Unfortunately, I do. That was my lesson for this week. So, one of the things that I have struggled with in life has been forgiveness. And that's not just forgiveness of others, but it's also, with different things, from within myself, just forgiveness, holding grudges. And we all know that holding grudges, ultimately, it affects you the most, me the most. So we happen to be in a pandemic, right? There are people all around us literally getting sick and dying, and not just from the coronavirus, but from everything. And when I look at that and see all these people, and then also look at myself, I realize that it is so not worth it. And the pandemic didn't have to tell me that or show me that, but it's so not worth it. We already know that in Matthew chapter 6, the author literally lets us know that if you want to be forgiven, by God, we need to make sure that we forgive others. So this past week, God led me to Genesis chapter 50. And honestly, it wasn't just chapter 50. It was several chapters prior to that, but it was about the story of Joseph. I love that story. But that story is truly about forgiveness. Joseph's family, more specifically his brothers, ended up selling him into slavery for, whatever reasons they ended up doing that. They initially were going to kill him, but they ended up selling him into slavery. I mean, you read the chapters. It's a beautiful story. But Joseph ended up helping him out. And even on his father's deathbed, actually after his father passed away, Joseph ended up reassuring, not only forgiving, but reassuring his brothers that they have nothing to be afraid of. And what they meant for evil, God ended up using for good. I say all of that to say Joseph went through some crazy times, and he could have held grudges, but he didn't. And God blessed him. And I genuinely believe that God blessed him for that. So just in life, bad things happen to good people. We all know that saying, and it's honestly true. We end up doing bad things. We know that saying, and it's honestly true. But my lesson for this week was forgiveness. Forgiveness for myself and also forgiveness towards others. Don't hold grudges. Don't hold grudges. Tronda, don't hold grudges. Y'all, don't hold grudges. It's not worth it. It is simply not worth it. So as you all go throughout the rest of this week, remember, forgive. Forgive like God forgives us. Y'all have a good week.